Hi guys, it's Interesting Self here and I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be a vlog and I'm in Blackpool. This is going to be part one of the vlog. I'm at the Blackpool Zoo and we're about to go and see some giraffes. Sorry that you can't see me because I want to show you the animals. What's that over there, Mother?
Peacock.
Peacock, that's it. Oh, giraffes are down here. My favourite animal. We saw an elephant being washed earlier. I should have videoed it or I took a picture, but I didn't. My mum took some pictures though. Let's go and see some giraffes. Go over here. This is like the monkeys' play area. They can play around the water and the ducks. Let's go see some giraffes. You can tell it's autumn by the leaves, can't you, Mama?
I think we've missed the giraffe feeding time as well.
Yeah, I think we've missed it feeding time, but never mind. We'll see the giraffes anyway. If I don't say anything at the end about if you did enjoy this video, I'll say it now. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a like, comment down below, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you guys next time. But I'm not going to go yet. That's if I don't end this video. You can hear the feeding talk. Sunny. It's sunny now.
Called necking. They also do use those horns on the top of their heads as well. Those horns are called oxycodes, and they'll use those to describe it. So easy and great to by looking at those horns. So you can see here that we have got all females. The reason for that is you can tell because they have hair on their horns. That's because the females don't really use their horns very much at all in the wild to fight with. They just use them to look after their young a little bit to protect them, but they don't use them nearly as much as the males. Whereas the males, because they use them so often, they do have completely bald ossicones. So that's the easiest way to tell if a giraffe is male or female, just by looking at their heads. Now, as well as those horns, you can see on our giraffes, they've got those big ridges just in front of them. That's a calcium deposit. So the reason for that is it acts like a shock absorber, a bit like a crash helmet. It stops their skulls from fracturing when they do crash their heads into each other when they are fighting. Now, if a female giraffe is pregnant, they have a very long gestation period, around 15 months in total, and they will give birth to just the one single calf after that time. Now, that calf, when it is born, it is already 6 foot in height, so they have very, very big babies. They have a very long drop to the floor. They are able to walk within about 20 minutes. They can stand up after 20 minutes, but they're fully mobile after 24 hours, so they're completely able to run around within just 1 day of being born. Now, that is very impressive, but it is very necessary as well. And the reason for that is because about 50% of all giraffe calves are predated upon in the wild before they are 6 months old. So they really do need to be able to get up and move around to try and get away from those predators out in the wild. Generally though, adult giraffes don't need to worry too much about predators. The reason for that is their feet. So if you have a look at our giraffes just now, you can see they've got feet about the same size as a dinner plate. So very, very big feet. With those feet, they can actually kick in all directions. So they can kick backwards, diagonally, sideways, any direction at all. And one kick from an adult giraffe would actually kill a lion or a hyena. So it's not predators that they need to worry about. away their habitat. It means they're losing the areas that they need to be able to live in. We're also poaching the giraffes for lots of different reasons. So their meat, their skins, but some giraffes are actually being killed just for their tail. So that little bit of hair on the end of their tail, people think it's a lucky charm, they'll hang it in their window, or they might just use it as a fly swatter. So a whole giraffe is killed just to use their tail hair as a fly swatter. I'm sure you can agree it's quite unnecessary reason for these giraffes to be being poached out in the wild. Now there is a few things that have been put in place to try and stop that from happening. There's lots of anti-poaching patrols out there. There's lots of education projects too, which are doing some really good work. But ecotourism is probably the biggest thing for these guys right now. The reason for that is because these guys
That one's wandering off, mother.
for tourists going across to game reserves in Africa, and it makes the people a lot of money when they do this. So it means if we teach the local people they can use the giraffes as a source of income while they're still alive instead of hunting them, it'll ultimately benefit the giraffes, it'll make conservation a priority, and it'll benefit their surrounding habitat as well. But for now, that does bring me to the end of our giraffe talk and feed. If you do have any questions about the giraffes or about anything at the zoo today in general, my name is Ella. I'll be sticking around over here for a couple of minutes to answer any questions that you do have. Our next talk is going to be our penguin talk at 11:30, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day at Blackpool Zoo.
There's a little... Look how its legs are like that, son.
I have a question. Bye guys.